Yeah, I got voices in my head again. Tread carefully, and I don't medicate, it helps me temporarily. I got problems, I got issues, yeah, apparently. Trauma that I'm burying, I think I need some therapy. I battled depression, I'm back with a message. I'm asking the question that if you hate me, why you acting obsessive? I'm past the point of no return, fuck being passive aggressive. I'll brandish a weapon, teach all you motherfuckers a lesson. Yeah. I actually battle my demons and shallows, and swimming the deep and the creep in the shallows. I'm lost.
Oh my
I'm living the life that I've always wanted, but it comes to the cost.
Low-key, the choirs remind me a little bit of an NF.
Not even a little bit. Nowadays, everybody's so sensitive. Picking my words and you're picking apart. Tripping on nothing, just getting the car. Ripping and sticking the mark. I'm tipping the charge.
Holy shit. And literally the snakes, the enemies. Damn. Wait, let's take it. Holy shit. I absolutely love this so far. And there's so much going on here. I love the fact that he's like, it's not something that anyone can do, because not anyone who can rap can sing like Ronnie, and not anyone who can sing can rap like Ronnie. And yet he's able to rap like the best of them, sing like the best of them, and he's combining those two aspects when he's putting like the emphasis on watch them fall like dominoes, like the certain elements where he is really mixing the aggression and the emotion that you really feel within the vocals, within the lyrics, within the melody, like the choirs, the epicness of the song as he's flying down. It legitimately feels like the end of the world is kind of coming, which is very appropriate. Also, there's a mugshot of Ronnie on the TV screen, which is really appropriate as far as the lyrics go. I have been to places that you never want to go. Like the two snakes are very symbolic as they're clashing because they're trying to get him. So they're hurting each other. I really like these lyrics because they talk about the people that don't like him in the industry, having enemies. He's basically succeeding. The band is succeeding despite of who he is, if that makes any sense, because he's someone that is very brutally honest, just very real in general, and that's why his music, aside from being fucking good, you look into the lyrics and they speak volumes because of the brutal honesty that he kind of like provides. It's incredibly symbolic. Like it's almost like the industry, the companies, the people within the industry that try to hurt him, at the end of the day, they hurt themselves because they clash, much like those snakes do, as Ronnie basically gets away. And I love these lyrics also as far as him talking about the fact that everybody's so sensitive. The haters that it's almost like a hater is more obsessive than your biggest fans because they will always be there for when you fall. They will be waiting for you. They will be taking everything that you say, everything that you do, and they will take it out of context. They will work day in and day out. They will make it their life's mission to put you out to be the bad guy and throw some of the bad shit that you potentially did in the past in your face, even if you've already talked about it and you've kind of like put it aside, or you kind of like let everybody know about it. They will still throw it at you as if it's something that you've never talked about. So I really like these lyrics. And also the fact that he's not going to be the kind of person that some people are, as far as having dirt on people that pretend like they don't know about it, but he's never going to do anything. He's not going to rock that boat. And I love the fact that he says that all it takes is one post to watch them all fall like dominoes, which is so incredibly appropriate as far as literally whether you are guilty or not, all it takes is one post and your life could be ruined, whether that is deserved or not. Even if you are proven to be innocent and proven that the person that made the post potentially is full of shit, your life could already be ruined because some people will always throw it in your face, and some people only like the headlines uh, instead of digging into the actual story. So that is really, really cool. And the fact that he has so much power in his hands and yet people act as if they don't know it is also very, very powerful. So let's take it back. Um, this is really, really cool.
Places that you never wanna go, yeah. I got dirt on people, but they act like I don't know, yeah. I can do some damage, but I'll never rock the boat. All it takes is one post with some fun like dominoes. You'll never get rid of me, too many enemies whipping my imagery. You know my history, it ain't a mystery. Put every enemy out of their misery. Somebody send me some positive energy. I'm about to go dark, I'm about to go Disney. Into the darkness, into infinity. Shut you
Guys.
up, listening? Stacking every little pretty penny that I'm getting, and I'm never giving in to anybody. Always winning, never kidding. When I die, I'm taking everybody with me. You're never gonna get me, cause you never see it simple. Yeah, my motherfucking God, you're a light yawn. I'm a type on, I'm vibe wrong, it's my on. I'm killing syllables of the letter of Philip. I'm a lyrical, typical super villain. I'm venomous, and I'm never gonna stop until they put me on top of the list. I can't control the monster any longer that's inside. The pain and sorrow left us solo. Now tomorrow's hard to swallow.
Holy shit.
Like someone crawling, tightrope walking. Now I'm falling down like missiles falling from the sky. Come and save us. Pain and sorrow left us solo. Here today, but gone tomorrow. The pain inside is the fuel that drives this flesh and bone through blood-red skies. The death-defying, hypnotizing. One day you're gonna figure out that everything they taught you was a lie. Watch the world burn.
Let's take it back. Is that a reference to The Nun, by the way? I've only seen the poster and the trailer, so that kind of looks like it looks like that. Uh, I love the fact that this is pretty much everything that we kind of know and love from Fallen in Reverse, or ironically, as far as I remember, when the genre kind of started to switch for Fallen in Reverse, where when it kind of got into more of a rapping, and then it started to change a little bit. Some people were actually against it, but now all I'm seeing really is nothing but praise. So this is kind of like everything that we've grown to love about Fallen in Reverse, but just on fucking steroids. Because I'm hearing a little bit there, just because of the epic nature of the beginning portion. It reminded me a little bit of an F. It also, when he is standing up against like this demon who is himself, so he's basically kind of like talking to himself as he's talking later in the lyrics. I can't control the monster any longer that's inside. So it's almost like this demon is typing all of his everything that he's saying, everything that he's potentially thinking. This section kind of, when he starts to speed it up, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Eminem, actually. Even the delivery kind of reminds me of that just a little bit. And going Darth like Disney, all that kind of stuff. It is absolutely awesome. Let's take it back because this is fucking incredible.
Until they put me on top of the list. I can't control the monster any longer that's inside. The pain and sorrow left us solo. Now tomorrow's hard to swallow. Death is calling, someone crawling. Tightrope walking, now I'm falling.
This is also fucking amazing. Literally tightrope walking, as he's literally on a tightrope. As it's almost like the equivalent of kind of like in today's society walking on eggshells, as far as not being able to speak your mind at all unless it's the popular thing to say, just being so incredibly fearful of anything and anything that you might say, a post that you may like, someone that you may take a photo with, a place that you've been to. Everything is just so incredibly and it's like, Ron, this actually low key reminds me not visual, kind of visually, but it's not the same of Motionless in White's immaculate misconception as far as the beginning of that video where the guy spits on Chris, that black substance, and Chris is being looked at as almost like this devil. But that video actually had some religious a religious story as well, as far as I remember, something to do like Chris was basically like uh, Jesus in a way or something like that. Uh, this definitely gives me a little bit of those vibes as far as Ronnie being looked at as the devil, but he's just a person that is kind of like tired of this toxic fucking world and tired of, battling his demons. And instead of battling them, he's just going to unleash them all on these people that are just fucking like basically brainwashed and only see one way, the way society is supposed to be, and everything that goes against it is almost like you deserve to die for having different beliefs, a different system. So this is actually really, really cool. Let's take it back. This kind of reminds me a little bit of Zombified as far as like the phones basically taking your soul out of you, like you don't see what's in front of you. Loki deserved that. Yeah. Oh, you beautiful, magnificent bastard. Oh my god, this is thick. Oh, this is giving me... Oh. Apparently Homelander grew his hair and dyed it black. Also, churches and total annihilation reminds me of Kingsman as well. But let's take it back. And one day you're gonna figure out that everything that you were taught was a lie, but that day is gonna be fucking late because holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. Was that how we... Holy fucking shit, that was amazing. Ronnie, you beautiful bastard. Truly. Holy... I love the fact that as he's killing everyone, he's also kind of like low-key being kind of like motivational as far as like fear is what keeps you alive. It is also what keeps you insane, and you need to break the chains. You have to think for yourself. The chains as far as like those screens that you are stuck to, those headlines that you don't take 2 seconds to go beyond the headline as far as reading the whole thing, like as far as like thinking for yourself and coming to your own conclusions instead of believing everything that kind of like society and whatnot wants you to believe. Have a mind of your own. Otherwise, this world is going to go to shit. The song didn't have a like the structure of the song is basically like him dropping like a bit of a mixtape and then kind of like going ham with an insane breakdown. And yet it was incredibly melodic. I got so many different vibes, whether it's NF, whether it's Eminem, whether it's like the flow in reverse that I know and really, really love. And just the brutality and the symbolism with religion as well was really, really incredible. And being turned to be the devil basically, and then going homelander on everybody in that church, as the place that is supposed to be holy has become filled with people who think that they are holier than thou and think that they are better than you in every way, and whatever is not their vision is being looked at as something wrong and something that is demonic and satanic and just worthy of being fucking executed and whatnot. It was incredibly symbolic, as he says, when everything they taught you was a lie, and the first thing that goes off is all of the windows and the sign of the cross and everything, as that was the first thing that was kind of shattered. That was an incredibly powerful and very, very symbolic, and also like the burning cross, as you know, the priest has died, and potentially has like even like a deeper meaning as far as like maybe like personal or not personal experience as far as priests, and how some priests are not necessarily the holy people that they appear to be, as far as you know, things that they do behind the scenes. Not gonna go too much into that, but I feel like you may catch my drift. But this was absolutely incredible. I feel like this song is going to kind of like mesh so many people who are either into metal and then they're not too much into rap, and this is going to be like the song that kind of gets them there, and vice versa with people who are into rap music but not too much into metal. Although there's many people like myself included who are into rap and metal together, and this is like the perfect marriage of those two genres, and Ronnie just created a masterpiece here. So this was absolutely incredible. Apologies for all the pausing. Hope you guys still managed to enjoy the reaction, and thank you so much for watching. I will catch you all in the next one. See ya.